we have a meeting anyway.
Yeah, and
That was
yeah,
the point of the meeting.
and I kind of like to get through the meeting.
Those that come, that's why they set the meeting, rather than make a decision before.
Oh, that.
That would be weird.
Everybody ready?
Oh, yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's 4:30, and I'd like to call the meeting of the Moorhead Public Service Commission to order. May I have a motion to approve the agenda?
Move to approve the agenda. Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion is approved. Additionally, I'd entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda or make changes as you might want.
I move to approve the consent agenda.
I have a motion.
A second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion is approved. Moving on down to customers to be heard or recognitions. Mr. General Manager,
I have none.
you have none. Anyone? I don't see anyone in the audience necessarily. Okay, at least for this portion. Reports. Members of the City Council present.
You don't want to hear anything I got to say.
I know, no, probably not. But what the heck? What do you have?
I don't have anything.
You really don't have anything? Okay.
I don't.
Happy summer.
Yeah.
Members of the Public Service Commission. Anything, folks? I was going to ask for a report on the LAWA meeting that occurred last week, but we'll do that next meeting. Water issues and water supply issues and stuff like that. Unless, Chris, is there anything? Nah, let's do it when Ralph's here.
We're going to prepare a report.
Okay, let's do it when Ralph's here. Moving toward the record, guys. Mr. General Manager.
The only thing is item number 1 in the general manager's report, which is Missouri River Energy Services update and 2018 annual report. All I did was copy the first page of the annual report, which is on their website, and attached it here. But it is a joint action agency, which we're a part of. Joint action means we pull together and work on things like power supply and transmission in order to, make things more efficient, economies of scale. And this is just their 2018 report, so they talk about some of the things that we talk about at our meetings. So you may want to just peruse that. That's all I had.
Okay. Any questions for Bill? Okay. Moving on, item number D. Bill,
Yeah, this
what
is.
I'd like to do is acknowledge that you have submitted us a report on the utility billing services and our relationship with the city of Moorhead over the past eons. But also to acknowledge that we have a proposal that has been submitted for a new relationship. Now we have a meeting, Bill and I have a meeting with the city manager and the mayor, and we've got a couple of staff members who will probably sit in on that meeting as well on Friday to start to go over that. So without getting into the weeds really too much at all here, what I'd like to do is get us to the point where we have taken a good look at what is being proposed from the city of Moorhead, and so that we can start to really take a good look at what they're proposing versus what it is that we've had, really on the desk here since 2015 in a variety of forms, so that we can get to a decision point here maybe in the next several weeks. But we'll start out on Friday with that meeting. I'm anxious to get into that with those folks, and so without getting in too much into what you've prepared for us today, there is a report. It's interesting. I've read it through. It's great history. It sets the stage for us to really understand where it is that we've been for the last several years, and now we have something new to talk about. So, unless you have anything else.
Nope, that's enough said.
Okay, Chris, Mary. We're good? Yeah, okay.
It's good history.
Had these two people been here today, we'd be here till late tonight. but we won't do that today. So we'll do that on the 6th of August. So everybody be prepared. I think the 6th of August is going to be a fairly full agenda. I have a few items on the 6th that I want to bring up, because frankly, we have too many things that are in old business. And I want to clean out the old business file, so. Okay, item number 12 is an item to approve Adopt a Garden agreement with the University of Minnesota Extension Master Gardeners. Who's up on this one? Chris?
Chris?
Chris Knutson, Water Division Manager. Pretty brief item. What we're looking at is an agreement with the University of Minnesota Extension Master Gardeners to design and construct a garden adjacent to MPS's water treatment facility. And when the original plant was constructed back in 1995, they had a pretty elaborate xeriscape garden. It's become difficult to maintain over the years, so we've kind of pared that back a little bit. And we're looking at possibly doing a parking lot in that area next year. So this garden and this potential collaboration with the U of M Master Gardeners would be a good option to kind of save some of the nice plantings in the original xeriscape garden and kind of construct a nice area that'll be adjacent to the future parking lot that may eventually be there. But we were approached by the U of M Extension, and I think could potentially be a nice collaboration for a nice garden area next to the water treatment plant. The garden is about, will be located basically just to the east on this small portion. So it won't be very big, but it'll be a nice demonstration garden. And the agreement automatically renews for 1-year periods up to a 3-year term. And MPS will be responsible for some of the maintenance going forward. So kind of the intent is that they would construct the garden, possibly late this year or next year. And then we would kind of do a lot of the ongoing maintenance with respect to the garden. So Alicia is here from the U of M Extension Master Gardeners, and we'd be happy to take any questions with respect to the proposed agreement.
Questions? Seems straightforward enough. We appreciate you being here. Anything that you'd like to add to what Chris has said?
No, I think the first step is we're going to try to save some of the plants from the huge garden that's out there, because that garden, I don't know if anybody has been out there, but it's not maintained right now. So there's a lot of plants that are good, we're just going to move those over.
Okay.
So-
Generally, I'd have you step up to the microphone, but if that's all, yeah,
Oh,
that's okay.
I can if you want me to.
Anything further on the project? Yeah,
No.
okay. Again, it seems straightforward enough and probably timely. If what we've had out there has been, it's sort of maintained over the years, but yeah. Okay.
Now that I think of it, well, the theme of kind of me and Chris were going through was water wisely. So that is the theme of the garden. Since the xeriscape plants were there, it's plants that will not use much water.
Okay.
So we're going to have some signs out there too and stuff. So it's kind of going along with conserving water too.
Okay.
We have a built-in program called Water Wisely, so we were going to incorporate that. So it might be, a slow process in the beginning, but we'll see what happens.
Cool.
So.
Cool. Before you sit down, would you tell the folks that are watching in television land who you are?
Okay, Alicia Hulkren and Clay County Master Gardener.
Wonderful.
It's through the University of Minnesota.
Okay, great.
Thanks.
Terrific. Oh, we do have a question, Alicia.
Quick question. Will you be planting perennials or annuals or
It would be
combination?
perennials.
Okay.
In the xeriscape garden that are there, it's perennials that are left.
Okay, and then after, say, 3 years or whatever, if it's decided to not continue, who gets the plants, or will they be relocated?
Well, the plants probably would be MSP's property, because the plants there, I'm assuming, are their property now. So
Okay.
that's kind of the goal, is they're paying for if we need any plants, but my goal right now is just to save all these plants, because there's some really cool plants out there that are just not being able to be seen.
I love
So.
what you're doing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anything else for Chris or Alicia on this? I would entertain a motion then to approve the adopted garden agreement with the University of Minnesota Extension Master Gardeners.
So moved?
A motion, I got a motion, okay, got a second. We are, it's, you know,
I was out of sync.
it's like watching a ping pong game here, you know. So. All righty, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion is approved. We're not closing tonight. Please note some upcoming meetings that are on the calendar. Bill, let's talk about a couple of those. I may want to add a trip this fall. So, and then any other commissioners that wish to. Is there any other business to come before the group? I knew this was going to be a quickie. I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. We are adjourned. 11 minutes.
You can put it in the